is going on YouTube? It's Chase Fish is back with another video, and it is currently May 15th, and tomorrow we are going to be heading out crappie fishing, as the next couple weeks should be a prime time for fishing, whether it's bass fishing, crappie fishing, or bluegill fishing. Whatever the fishing it be, the temps are increasing rapidly, and fish are moving in shallow to spawn. Now, before I get into the fishing part, I want to go over some of the gear we're going to be using, as well as some challenges I am going to propose for myself to complete. To start off with some of the gear, I have some of these basic curly tail grubs that I'm going to be throwing. So we have this little darker one, this white and red one, this all red one with a bit of white and blue sparkle, this yellowish one with blue sparkle, and we have one of these little things. I don't know what these are, but these look interesting. I found this bank fishing and it was a little common loot that I picked up, so we're gonna give that a try maybe. As well as that, we have some minnows here, paddle tails, what I caught those crappie on in my short, another paddle tail minnow, and the infamous paddle tail minnow I was catching all those crappie on. So along with that, I ended up getting this Crappie King assortment box by Headhunter. We're going to be giving these a little try, as we got some squids up in here, got some curly tail grubs, jig heads, which is going to be nice, and paddle tails, which I will probably use the most. One final thing that I ended up getting were these 1/16 ounce hooks, in case we were losing hooks, but I don't think we will unless we catch like a 3-pound crappie. No, I'm joking. But that would be really neat if we could get that on video, as these crappie are moving in shallow, starting to spawn like I said earlier. So we're going to be fishing a lot of brush, a lot of structure, and hopefully fishing for some good crappie and just some good fishing tomorrow. Hopefully make a good video out of this. With that being said, I'm going to tie on a lure and we're going to get set up for tomorrow. Before I tie on a lure, we're actually going to be using this Ugly Stick 50th anniversary rod, which is really nice. Picked it up for 50 bucks at Walmart. And if you know, Ugly Sticks are known to not be breakable. So hopefully this sucker can withstand a big old crappie if we get one on. Other than that, let's get into tying. All right, guys, we're going to be using one of these little 1/16 ounce hooks. And I actually think I'm going to start off with one of these common curly tail grubs that I had. So we're just going to go ahead and rig it like so. Just going to go down through and out its butt and push it on up. And that's how we're going to rig that. So that should be perfect for a fishing crappie. Alright guys, as you saw it, I rigged it up. And to make this video a little bit more interesting, I'm going to add 3 challenges. So with that being said, let's get right into those challenges. For challenge number 1, we have catch 5 crappie. Challenge number 2, I have to catch on 3 different lures. Number 3, catch a slab of a crappie. That will do it for all the challenges. Let's see if we can complete them in this video. Alright guys, we made it to the spot. We're here down at Howard, PA, fishing bald eagle, and we're going to try to fish for some crappie today. Like I said before, I'm going to throw a bobber on my rod, and we're going to get to casting and hopefully hook up with some nice crappie today.
Wow.
This is the spot we're going to be fishing right here to start off. We're going to be fishing this little cove. Move on to the other side. There's nothing really hitting it over here. Just a little guy, but that is one fish on the day right there. Let's try out over here. Almost cast that the whole way over to the other side over there. Oh, my dad has one on over there, I think. What? White. Catch one more fish, and then I think we're gonna switch it up to a different color here. My dad said he had one on with white. He threw it back in. Alright guys, decided to switch it up to something more natural. Have this little green one on now. Pumpkin green. Alright guys, decided to move over here and try this out. Hopefully we can get something on over here. So I switched up the rod. The other one was being a pain in the I couldn't cast it without getting bird's nested because it's a new rod and has new line on it. Had to break it in a little bit. Trying to catch 5 fish. So we have a new lure on. So this would count towards both challenges again. Hope we had a bite. Alright, we moved down a little bit. We're gonna try right over in here. Give it a shot. Get 3 casts in over here, and we're gonna move down a little bit. Unless we're getting bites. Alright, I'm going to switch up the color of this grub and I'm going to make it white. Maybe, I think I'm actually going to switch to a white paddle tail. So we're going to give that a shot. I'm going to rig it up here and then we're going to get back to casting. And there we are. Alright guys, I'm going to move over to the other side. I think it's really hot right now for crappie fishing, but I'm going to move over there to where the rocks are at and we're going to try that out again. Alright guys, we made it back over to the other side. We're going to try to fish over here for a bit. See whether or not we can get something on. I'm using white over on this side. There we go. Finally. Ah, it got off. Well, we're gonna give it another shot. We just had one on. Right out there in the middle. It was just a little guy, but still would have counted towards the challenge. Guess all we could do is pray and hopefully get another one on. Oh, we had a bite. There we go. This is a decent one too. There we go. Second one of the video. Halfway done with challenge number 2. Back he goes. Oh, we got a bite. I'm getting bites like crazy right now. Oh, we got another one. Hurry up and get him in here. Oh, there we go. Another one, 3. Got cloudier and now they're starting to bite. Got number 3 on right here. Getting closer, still have the paddle tail on, so try to get a couple more on, 2 more exactly. And then we'll probably switch it up. Still probably gonna throw something white. But this paddle tail's starting to work pretty well for these. So that's what I caught them on last time, was a paddle tail. There you go, got a tiny little bite again. Another one. This one's a little bit bigger though, which is a good sign. Fish number 4. There he goes. He has one on over here. See if he gets off at the bank. It's a decent sized one. Gonna switch it up to this pink curly tail grub, and we're gonna see how that compares to the other lures I've used. There it is, all ready to go on this nice little jig head. We're gonna cast her out. Try out underneath this tree to start off. Nothing's really biting on this lure, so I might switch it up. There we go. I can see, I'm watching my bobber. There we go. He might get off though, hopefully not. There we go. Fish number 5 on the day on the nice little pink curly tail grub. There we go, fish number 5. He's just a little guy once again, but that is 3 lures down, and we're still looking for that slab of a crappie to catch. So let's go ahead and get this guy back in the water. All right, guys, at this point in time, a bad thunderstorm was rolling in, so we had to complete challenge number 3 quick. But lucky for us, my dad ended up completing it for us. Let me know if this counts. Here, my dad has the slab of a crappie that we were after. That's a really nice one. Nice and big one. He caught it on that white grub. All right, guys, it's starting to pour right now outside. We did end up getting our 2 challenges done out of the 3. We ended up catching 5 total fish, which was right on point. It was pretty good. And we ended up catching 5 total fish on 3 different kinds of lures. So that's also very good. I'm very happy about that. But we did not catch that slab. My dad ended up catching the slab. There you guys have it. It started to rain literally as we got the 2 challenges done, and my dad caught that slab of a crappie. I'll leave it up to you guys though. I got challenge 1 done for sure and challenge 2 done for sure, but challenge number 3 is up to decision for you guys. And if I did not complete this, let me know down in the comments below and give me a punishment for my challenge next video that I will have to do, or a challenge again that I will have to do and complete. As that's really all. I should be going out trout fishing here soon and getting a good video out of that, as well as bass fishing here soon. But that's basically all for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know if you want me to go back out crappie fishing again. That's all for Chase Fishes, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.